The following interview was made possible with help from Tunada Uganda and Aru Falls Honey.
Tell about yourself.
Yes, I am Owiyop'olango, a visually impaired person or blind totally, and a beekeeper in northern Uganda.
How long have you been beekeeping?
I have been in beekeeping now for 3 years.
What are the challenges you are facing in beekeeping?
I have numerous challenges that I face in beekeeping. One is that I cannot do all the managerial work in the apiary self-reliantly by myself. I would need the help of someone to make the management work in the apiary be successful, like slashing, in pest control. I would need someone to help me in seeing if there are pests which has infested the hives. Thirdly, I also still have challenges in having enough resources to buy to buy the honey from my fellow farmers and bulk it and make a bulk production.
So what are your future plans?
My future plan is to have um, a processing unit, a quality processing unit for the honey, so that I can even get a food standard approval and I can access even the international market. And it should be a quality honey, whereby then I would like to have a good honey processor so that I could have a quality honey, and I would even have a food standard test, and so that I could even access other international markets or market in the neighboring countries within Uganda. That is my biggest vision. Two, I would like to employ my fellow visually impaired persons into the business of beekeeping and processing. And thirdly, I would also like to have much more, to have resources, capital, to buy honey from fellow beekeepers and bulk it and make a good quality production.
What is your message for persons with visual impairment?
My message to the visually impaired persons is that though you are blind, I believe, like to me, that I am capable of doing all things except seeing. And this is the message that I want to go to my fellow visually impaired persons or the blind. And Helen Keller once said that what is more worst in this world is not having sight, but having sight without vision. So I expect my fellow visually impaired persons always to have vision and to remain focused and to see that they can achieve in the future.
Mr. Owiyop'olango has been undergoing series of training to help him engage fully in the beekeeping sector, and that includes value addition. So he had learned the procedures for processing honey and also how to market. He has ventured with another person to bring resources together to see how they can tap the profit in the business, and that's through processing honey and selling, which eventually gives them better returns. So they open an outlet, and Oyo often take part in selling at the shop. he uses his senses to detect the amount of money that he gets, and they reinvest by buying more crude honey and adding value so that the profit could help them in their livelihood. Their brand is Aru Falls Honey.